We are here in Kolwezi in the Democratic Republic of the Congo to better understand raw material extraction.
Cobalt is uniquely available from the DRC. There's been an extraordinary economic growth built on industrial mining, but also 20 to 30% of the DRC's population relies on artisanal mining. There's no logical separation between industrial mining and artisanal mining. It's one mining sector.
Assent is going beyond just providing a platform. We're putting real stories to the data you're collecting.
The way the miners work can improve, so they begin to be more like the industrial side, able to do the right thing environmentally, socially, and from a governance point of view.
So naturally, we're here today to talk about sustainability efforts and needs. You can't be blind to the objective or goals of complex manufacturers. They want to make money. But how are we seeing this idea of capitalism potentially shift with this alignment with sustainability and with ESG topics?
Many of the leading companies are saying, well, actually, we're investing in corporate sustainability because we understand that good business is good business. Going far beyond pure compliance, they're doing a really long-term strategic sustainability that's tied into the corporate strategy.
I think in our economic trade-offs, this capitalist system we have actually doesn't take account of the full cost when we use a raw material. We need to use this issue of supply chain transparency as a way to make the argument to governments in the third world that it's in their interest to invest and to respond to the heightened expectations. Another level of this is to challenge the first world to make the whole world sustainable. We may need to recalibrate our pricing, our efforts, the way in which we engage with the whole supply chain.
Companies with their resources, with their people, with their talent, have the ability to actually make a positive impact and make sure that this interconnected world continues to flow and function properly. And I think as we bring more coverage and more light to the situation in the DRC and the other covered countries, the more that situation is going to play into how they manage their supply chains.
There has been so much attention around human rights abuses, forced labor, child labor. It's not wrong to articulate those, but to solely focus on those particular elements is doing kind of a disservice to the entirety of those communities and of those sectors. We need to start shifting the conversation of what are the positives changing those realities, motivated and led by the communities.
J'ai défini même l'exploitation artisanale comme une activité réservée aux personnes physiques de nationalité congolaise majeure, pas les enfants, majeures. Les mineurs ne sont pas éligibles. Non, on ne peut pas faire ça. Bien sûr, nous sommes sur un site de développement et de réinsertion sociale. C'est un site qui va récupérer les enfants qui évoluent dans le mine artisanal. Plus loin, de l'autre côté, vous allez voir, il y a déjà un chantier qui est opérationnel des menuisiers. On a pris toujours les mêmes jeunes qui ont la possibilité de suivre la formation pour qu'ils encadrent aussi les autres.
The Congo, in particular regions, have the opportunity to build that social order change that they desperately want. They don't realize how much power they actually do have.
There is this incredible human potential backed on the most extraordinary natural endowment of wealth.
DRC are capable of extraordinary creativity. To continue that momentum, we need to be aligned in stepping back a bit and saying, what's worked, what can we focus on, and how can we use all of our roles and resources to advocate for more focused and more creative and more effective solutions. It's good for the environment, it's good for the community, and it's good for the structure of the country in which we are operating, the ESG pieces.